Okay, we are 4 weeks out from the Spartan, training on, at least at the start of the week, we've been training off 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours of sleep. It's been a terrible week of sleep. Thankfully, I got this watch last week to start tracking my progress, start tracking my performance and my sleep, my recovery. And last night, thankfully, was the first 7 hour sleep with a score of 95. We're sleeping okay last night. As you can see, 3 hours Saturday, 2.5 hours Monday, 3 hours Tuesday, 3 hours Wednesday. And then last night we got a good 7.5 hours plus and a 95 sleep score. So we're feeling good today. And we're going to get after a leg day, just solid lifting, no running in today. Today is probably the only day aside from my rest day that I don't include some form of running. And yeah, I'm excited for today. Most people would say don't train off 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours of sleep. I still make it happen. Clearly, it's something that I'm used to. You got to adjust your training based on, your recovery. It's been a shitty week of sleep for me, but we're making it work. We may not be performing as great as we want to. We may be taking a little bit more time to rest, but we're still making sure that we're getting the work in and we're preparing ourselves for race day. 4 weeks away, so we got to make it happen some way, somehow. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start with a little warm up. We're going to do some banded work. We're going to do some body weight squats and lunges and get the blood flowing before we start lifting and clanging some weight. For my sleep, I already go to bed at a good time to get a good amount of sleep. I try not to eat my last meal for about 2 hours before I go to bed. I avoid screen time, laptop, work, phone, TV, at least 30 minutes to 60 minutes before I go to bed. So last night, I turned the temperature down, and turning the temperature down seemed to be what helped. I think my body temperature was too high. So we're gonna try that again tonight and hope it does the same effect. Gotta stay nice and loose. Hey crows, let's get started. So I like to start with the hamstring curls, just to go nice and light to get the hamstrings warmed up. I find that my hamstrings have a hard time activating, and when I'm doing exercises like trap bar deadlifts, so doing these, getting the hamstrings activated really helps with that. Let's go. A little heavier, already feel the hamstrings warming up. Okay, time to do some trap bar deadlifts. Ready to go? Ready to rock and roll? Okay, warm up set. Okay, let's toss some more weight. Okay. Oh, we'll go up a little bit. So right now the goal isn't maximum strength, going to muscle failure, lift as heavy as we can. It's about maintaining strength through all of this training for the Spartan race. So we're still lifting heavy, but we're not lifting our heaviest. We're still putting in that work though. Whew. That was a good few sets. Next, we're gonna move on to the single leg press. But first, the workout of unracking these. Let's do some single leg press. Yeah, I really like doing the isolateral exercises like single leg press because it gives you a good opportunity to work on muscle imbalances, which you'll notice in your strength and performance every single day. That's it for leg press. Good sets. Okay, time to move on to leg extensions. We want to make sure that we're maintaining the strength all the way through till race day, because it's going to show on them hills and the terrain when we're running that Spartan race. And I don't know what I haven't even done the Austin Spartan yet, but I can imagine it's going to be hilly, it's going to be rocky. So we want to make sure we have that strength to make sure we last throughout it. Okay, leg extensions. Okay, we'll do a nice little warm-up set. Well, with the last week of 2.5 hour and 3.5 hour sleeps, my recovery is just not there. And I need to make sure that I'm recovering a lot better if I want to see my max output, if I want to see my max performance. So I definitely need to make sure I'm on top of getting better sleep so I can get better recovery. Let's crank that weight up a little bit. Okay, next set. I keep repeating the recovery, but we got to make sure that the recovery is on point if we want to avoid injuries, if we want to avoid a decrease in performance. This Garmin's really helped me realize that I need to step up my sleep and step up my recovery. Okay, last set. Whew. It's burning. Oh, on to the next one. Sled push, sled pull is the fun stuff. the sled push, sled pull. This is the stuff that's going to prepare us for the Spartan race. This is the good stuff. I'm going to put some more weight on here. Woo! Feeling strong, feeling fast. The last exercise of the day, we're gonna do Romanian deadlifts on the belt squat, probably my favorite variation to do the Romanian deadlifts, and then we're done for the day. We're gonna do 3 sets total, so 2 more. That's a wrap for today. We're tired, we're exhausted. Time to go eat, recover. So, pre-workout before I came here, simple meal, cream of rice, iso whey protein. Then for my post-workout meal, I'm gonna have 190 grams of extra lean ground beef. I'm gonna have 190 grams of jasmine rice and then some broccoli as well. Gotta refuel to recover, replenish your body of that glycogen. Okay, 4 weeks out, this is where we dial in, we train smart, we focus on our recovery, we focus on our performance. We don't take things too lightly. We still keep the intensity, but we don't exhaust ourselves to the point that we can't recover and come back better. So we gotta dial in. We're 4 weeks out, baby. Let's go.